Hi, thank you for choosing ISN. In this quick video tutorial, you will learn what the order form is, what its components are, and how to customize it to fit your business needs. Let's begin by accessing your ISN system. You can either open an existing order or create a new inspection to access the order form. In this example, we will review an order that has already been submitted. You will notice there are different tabs, such as Client, Buyer, or Seller's Agent, Subject Property, and Property Info. Within those tabs, there are different controls used to enter information. For example, under Property Info, you might see Foundation Type, Inspection Type, Year Built, Sales Price, Square Feet, and more. These individual fields are what we call controls. To customize your controls, you will need to navigate to Settings, then Office Settings, and inside Office Settings, look for the option called Customize Order Form, located within Inspection and Fee Settings. Once you open the Customize Order Form page, you will see several rows. Each row represents a tab in the order form. If we go back to the order, those tabs are Client, Buyer, or Seller's Agent, Subject Property, and Property Info. These are the same rows you see on this page: Client, Buyer, or Seller's Agent, Subject Property, Property Info, and so on. Inside each row, you will find the controls that belong to that tab. Before we review the controls, let's take a quick look at what you are seeing on the screen. Each row has a pencil icon. This allows you to edit the title of the tab. If you click it, you can change the tab name and its description. Next to it, there is a trash can icon. This lets you delete the tab entirely from the order form. If you click the button labeled Controls, you will open the settings for that tab. From there, you can add or remove controls as well as edit any existing ones. The next column displays the section name, which is the title of the tab, followed by the section description. Then you will see how many order controls are active within this section. And on the far right, you will find options to customize the color of this section. This color is reflected when you view the cover page of your order form, so each section will display with the color you selected. You will notice that some controls appear in gray and others in green. Green controls indicate that this specific control adds a default amount to the total of the order based on the selections made by the client or your office staff. Now, let's review a control. Click on Controls to access the controls available within this tab. In this example, we are reviewing the Client tab. At the top, you will see the first control available in this section, organized into different columns. Let's take a look at what you see on the screen. Starting from left to right, the first icon is what we call the hamburger icon. This allows you to drag and drop the control into the correct position. Next to that, you will see the Edit option, which allows you to make changes to this specific control. You will also see an option to delete the control if you no longer need it. The next column displays the name of the control, so you can quickly identify what it is. Right next to it, you will see the description, which provides additional context about the control. This description is only visible in this section and does not appear to clients. Next, you will see the Type column. There are two types of controls: default controls and custom controls. Default controls are designed for a specific purpose and can be identified by their unique titles. Custom controls, on the other hand, are generic and can be used for any purpose. These are usually labeled as text box, drop-down box, or checkbox. The next column is for fees. This will show whether the control adds a fee to the total of the order. Next to that, you have the replacement value. This is a code that is generated for each control, and it can be used for other purposes, such as pulling information into your email templates. On the far right, you will find several visibility options. You can choose whether to show this control in the order form, show it in the mobile summary, show it in the pricing summary, include it in the order input request, or make it a printable control. Now let's take a quick look at what you see when editing a control. If you click Edit, you will see the settings for that control. At the top, there is a visual representation of all the fields and content included in this control. For example, in this case, we are reviewing the default control called Client. You can rename it by entering a different name in the name field or add additional content. The visual preview at the top shows all the fields that will be added to your order form when this default control is used. In the drop-down menu for type, you can view all available control types. As mentioned earlier, the generic custom controls are a text box, a checkbox, and a drop-down box. The specific default controls will have unique names, such as insurance company, insurance agent, and client reference number. In the upper right corner, you will find a drop-down menu labeled Move this control to another section. This option allows you to move the control to a different tab. To do that, simply click the drop-down menu, select the tab where you want the control to go, and then click Move Control. This will complete the transfer. Once you are done making your changes, click Update Control to save everything. Your changes will be applied to the order form immediately. If we go back to the control settings, you can also create fees within your controls. You can access fees by clicking the pencil icon labeled Fees next to the indicator that shows how many fees are currently assigned. For this example, we will use the two controls at the bottom, which are the drop-down box and the checkbox. Both currently show 0 fees, so let's create a fee for each one. Starting with the drop-down box, click Edit. Then click Add Fee Amounts using the green button. Now we will create a fee for each selection available in the drop-down menu. Since the drop-down includes 3 options, we will add 3 rows. Each row will correspond to one option in the drop-down, and each option will have its own unique amount. You can also choose which fee will be increased by selecting the fee title from the available options. And if needed, use the description box to explain why this fee is being added or to provide additional context. You can also apply fees to a checkbox. Let's go back to the control settings. Locate the checkbox control and click the pencil icon to edit the fees. Click Add Fee. Since this is a checkbox, there will only be 2 possible options: checked or not checked. Add a fee amount for each one for unchecked and one for checked. Enter the amount for both options so the system knows how much to add in each case, and select which fee should be increased. Click Save Changes to apply the settings. As you can see, it is very simple to add fees to your controls. This is how you can customize your order form using both default and custom controls, and arrange your tabs in the order form. With these tools, you can personalize your order form to match your exact business needs. Thank you for choosing ISN. If you need any additional assistance, our support team is here for you. Connect with us by chat, email, or phone at 1-800-700-8112.